begins.
Hello. Welcome. Glad to have you here for our Thursday night messy Monday on Thursday because we Lego Mastered on a Monday, and we're glad to have you here. And thank you for joining us here. Grumpy J already in the chat. Hello, Grumpy J. And alternate candidate, a new viewer and a new subscriber. Thank you for joining us. We're almost at 600.
Ooh. I'm waiting for the day when we get to 665.
Because you want to rejoin at 666? Is that what you're doing? He's like, no.
I'm already a subscriber, so I'd have to leave and then drop it down and no.
But there you go. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome. Good to have y'all here. Thank y'all for being here and hanging out with us on a messy Thursday. We are just kind of hanging out. We're going to go right up until Lego Masters start, unless you're watching What If at 9 o'clock, which is now a fight in our house. Jake's like, let's watch What If. I'm like, no, I'm watching Lego Masters. And
is that Loki?
Yeah, I meant Loki. What did I say?
What if?
You said what if?
What if? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Loki. Loki's coming on tonight at 9 as well. So that will be the battle, but I'm going to watch Lego Masters. So
I'm going to wind up watching them both, but not tonight.
I am too, and I'll probably watch them because I'm having a spot of coffee to keep me awake, and I'll be awake for the rest of the evening. I'm pretty sure. So
my problem is I'm not going to bother watching Lego Masters live anymore because when I tried to watch the last year, for whatever reason, AT&T kept giving me issues all the time through the episode. I have to channel up, channel down. I'm like, I'm over it. I didn't want to watch the commercials anyway. So
yeah, I get it. Hello, Moto. Moto is here. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Lego Masters so I don't have anything spoiled and everything. And so join us on Monday. We will do a recap of Lego Masters. You may see Lego Masters guests in as we go along. I will not be here, but my compatriots will run the show quite well. So anyway.
Oh, you think?
What was that?
We will run it right into the ground.
Yes, it will be magnificent. Crash, burn, flames everywhere.
Well, I'm not saying this, but you ain't really got that far to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's.
I like to be consistent. And Mark encourages me, so it's all good. It's a win-win. So.
And going to hell in a handbasket. Well, we got plenty of handbaskets. So
no, I used to say. It's really warm in here, and it looks like everything is wicker.
I was just going to say, it's not a handbasket. It's more of a bus.
It's more
Yeah.
All right. Let's go around, spin around the room. Let's start with Jeff Van Winden. Hello, sir. How are you?
You said spin around, so.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
No, I'm dizzy. I'm good. Almost done sorting. That's basically these group of bins are the last of the brick I need to sort. I do have to find a bin or a place to put 4 of these because I built a ship and it never really came out to what I wanted.
Are you going to Brasso those off, or are you going to keep the?
No, I kept it the way it is. Although I was kind of thinking of having. I have 4 of them, so I was thinking. I was as I was looking at them, I was thinking it'd be kind of neat to have 4 of these, like kind of in an X pattern, and then just somehow put engines on the back or something.
Be cool.
That would be cool.
Like just to be like 4 rocket thrusters, and then have a main body of the ship coming out after that. But I don't know. I tried building a dark blue ship a while ago, and it didn't work the way I wanted. So.
Is that a one-off mold? Have they used that again?
No, it's from the Technic cement mixer. So it's
right.
Well, I mean, based on the size, right? What else can they use that for? It's like the old dump trucks pieces in green that they used to have, the longer dump buckets that I think Nathan used for rockets on one of his ships years ago.
Your mom's a dumb bucket.
But yeah, hope to finish sorting by probably like Monday or Tuesday of next week. This is our Canadian Thanksgiving, also known as Real Thanksgiving. So we're off on Monday. Look it up. It happened before American Thanksgiving, so it is the real one. Sorry to say. Wow, it actually looks like he's sitting in my chair.
That was kind of fun.
So yeah, I'm hopefully going to be able to go visit some friends and stuff on the weekend and hang out and stuff. But we'll see what happens. So other than that, I'm looking at reorganizing getting shorter units for my storage, like the ones beside it. But I only did half of them last year because it's about $300 plus to switch those out. So I'm going to probably start working on that at some point.
Yeah, it's just a horrible mess. It's just it is. I agree
100%. No, I want the deeper shelves to go in the back room for storage of sorry, trying to get the right angle. Castle storage.
Sorry.
And those are all my mocks and stuff that I had at the last show. So, and yes, that was the flash of the classic space figures too.
You mean the flash?
No, not anymore. I already did. Thanks. I'm good. But yeah, other than that, not much happening. After this, I probably will go up and watch Loki because I won't be able to see Lego Masters till at least tomorrow. At least that's the thought. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And I really enjoyed Ahsoka, although I wish it had an extra hour after that with more content because that would have been good.
Yeah. Okay. So not a spoiler alert. This was just my reaction when Ahsoka was over. I just went and I'm left there. So not even with. I mean, there's like threads, but not like a cliffhanger. Not like it. Just things happened. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the snot out of it, and then do you think some of it is homeboy that was playing Baylan dying? Did that mute that the fact that like he's there and he's doing something enigmatic and epic, and then you're like, but he's not going to be in the show anymore. So
I saw an article that said or rumored that that they had to cut a lot. They had a bunch of scenes that they cut of his because they're just like,
yeah, and I get it. I mean, it is to be selfish to say, well, doggone it, our Star Wars is ruined because our favorite actor died. This guy left family and kids and things like that, and we hate that. But dude was the best part of the show, honestly, and everything. So he was just this, awesome presence. So
I personally like the theory that is floating around that the Jedi Bob figure, who has a goatee and
it was him.
that is Baylan as a Jedi during the Clone Wars.
That's fantastic.
Any way for people to retcon something to make it work. I know.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to make a custom of that, put it on the thing and sell it on the whatnots. Anyway, what were you saying, Mark? I'm sorry.
Star Wars is just retcons all the way down.
This is a valid point.
It's echoes, it rhythms, it rhymes. You know what Lucas said?
It rhymes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Cosbricks, hello.
I always like Patton Oswalt's thing with, but you get to see him as a little kid.
So awesome. Minifig collector, hello, welcome. All right, let's go to our friend Pink Wheels, who is Bald Wheels. Hello, how are you? Oh, you're showing it off. That's awesome. I love it.
It's a little cool on the head now, So no, I haven't been doing much. Now I can't get my beanie back on straight. No, not been doing much at all. Friendship-tober. I have to send
Timber.
Did I just call it Friendship-tober?
Yes, you did.
It's Mechtober. I'm sorry. Friendship-tober. I gotta send out some prizes. I think it's really cool. Brick built Josh, who built the Friends airship crossover thing.
Yeah.
And it was a random drawing, but he won for the best airship, or not the best shirt. He won the random drawing in the airship, so props to him because it was an awesome mock. So, I think there was 89 entries overall. So yay, Friendshiptober. So exciting. That's all I got. I get to be Santa and send presents out.
Yes, you did. You sponsored many of the prizes, and that's fantastic. So,
and Bricks and Minifigs threw in 2 free bags of bulk. So
awesome. So, Mr. Loomis, Chris Loomis, the manager there, thank you for that.
Mr. Chris.
So, do you want to give updates tomorrow? You go to attend. Oh, there's Simon Lou right there. You're going to go and attempt to gain superpowers. I will tell you, it does not work.
No, I don't think I have the mutant X gene, and I don't think my chemo drugs are going to give me, or click the mutant X gene on. So
let's hope it does.
Here's hoping I come out with adamantium claws, but it's not going to happen. But I'm going to come out with. I hope to come out with an adamantium stomach. How's that? I got 16 weeks starting this week, once every 2 weeks. So don't expect me to be on probably next week, but the week after that, I'll probably be feeling better. So that's kind of the cadence. Once every 2 weeks, and apparently the second week I'll be relatively normal. But the first week I'll be living in my bathroom. So
Yep. I will say this: when of course, your mileage may vary. Chemo talk here. When I had chemo, and it's 10 years, it set up in me like concrete. I'm just saying, like,
some people say constipation, some people say diarrhea, some people say nausea. And that's what drives me crazy as the program manager. I cannot program manage it because I don't know what my reaction is. And I get two different drugs. And so my first drug may give me a completely different reaction than my second drug. It's going to be a grand adventure of sitting in a chair for 3 hours.
It is fantastic. And I will say that after I would have the moments where I couldn't, when I finally could, it looked like I had crapped a cat. I mean, it was like, holy cow. Where was all that? That's all I'm going to say about that. But anyway, so live like a hero, eat right, Raisin Bran, all that kind of stuff. So
I don't want adamantium claws. I want adamantium stomach.
Yeah, there you go. Superpowers. But the superpowers is getting through this, punching it in the face, and living well. So you're going to have that superpower. I know. All right. We are thinking, what time do you go in tomorrow?
I meet with my oncologist at 9, and then they start pumping me full of steroids to be a complete jerk to my family and husband at 9. And then they give me Benadryl. Because they're going to, amp me up with the roids, and then they're going to bring me down with the Benadryl, and then they give me the drug, and that's going to take 3.5 hours.
Are they giving you what'd they give me? I call it the A and the Z. They were both like calm you down, Xanax, and I had one for puking and one for nerves. So I had all.
Yeah, they gave me like 2 different puke drugs preemptively. So we already have the puke drugs. So, and they said if one doesn't work, go ahead and use the other one. So.
Oh, I tell you one to be prepared for. I'm sorry. This is chemo talk here. I had those steroids gave me heartburn to light up the city of Chicago. So
that's another thing that I've read, that you get. Some people get the whole range of gastrointestinal disorders. Is your paradise. You can get the heartburn, you can get the nausea, you can get the constipation, you can get diarrhea. The world is your gastrointestinal oyster.
So if you're just joining us, we're discussing actually all the new colors of nougat that Lego has produced. And
my favorite color.
Did you see that they have a new nougat? It's, what is it, warm tan? Where was that? New Elementary had that.
I saw that there's a new color, and I'm like, that looks like the regular Flesh Light nuked it.
It's different, but one of them has been out for a while already because the Fast and Furious set had it, and the Andor set used it as well. But the new one, I'm not sure who the new head goes to, but
Yeah,
new,
I don't know.
some new character
Right.
somewhere.
Another nougat for me. Have to chase down every part.
So many parts. Yeah. All right. Have we gone to Mr. Sandlin? Mr. Sandlin, how are you today?
Doing okay. I'm working on Crabulons.
Grabulons.
I am also.
There's also a small paw in the house.
Small paw.
All right, so I'm putting some Crabulonic generators in the ship over there in the corners.
Very cool. They're very bubbly.
So, yeah, that's about all I've done. I'm still working on it.
Nice.
The the last 10% takes the longest.
Right.
So what is Small Paw? What are you doing, Small Paw?
I have one question for your mech. Why did you add thrusters, and how can it fly? That thing
It has
looks like-
Crabulonic generators. I already said.
I mean, don't,
Wait, like why
So
would you-
what's going on in Small Paw world?
I was gonna say, Small Paw. Haven't you taken Crabulonic Engineering 101 yet?
No,
No.
Fail.
I'm crafting on, okay?
So what's going on with the Adventures of Small Paw over there?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's not very interesting for people to hear about.
I will say you are not wearing your normal Spider-Man shirt. You have a different Spider-Man themed shirt today.
We almost didn't know who you were.
That's right, for sure. I still have this though. I still have my version of Small Paw right there. So
Hey, I don't have buck teeth, you know.
In our minds, you will always have buck teeth.
I mean, wait. Square up on the camera. Square up on that camera. I mean, you can't tell me.
It's a snapshot. It's a snapshot.
Like
Paul.
that. It's like that Office meme. It's the same picture.
Need
It's the
some
same
crab necks.
It needs-
Simon
What?
Liu has thrown down the mech gauntlet that Crabulons
what
need mech.
size
Oh,
do you
look.
want, Simon? What size do you want? I mean, I'm way ahead of you here.
That's like a baby.
Minifig collector. I did see that. They on the BAM they have the Hagrid beard in gold. Yes, I saw that. It's very sparkly and cool. So
Why do the infants get maxed? I mean, they're like
There it is.
oh wait, yeah, let me put that up there. In
Yeah.
Simon Crabulon right there.
I need to make the 2023 GIF of that. I keep forgetting.
Simon needs to make Crabulons as well.
if ever. I just got one of the stupidest ideas.
Yeah, if you want to make the regular Crabulon, you need the alien CMF body and a firefighter mask, and you stick the crab on top for a Crabulon.
That's
Is there
Technically,
is there
all
a
the minifigs are
Crabulon king
Crabulon
or
mechs.
queen?
Sometimes they travel among us unbeknownst to humans.
Did you just say Among Us?
But is there do they have a queen? Is there a Crabulon queen? A hive mind queen?
There could be. We don't know everything about
Or
Crabulons.
princess? Or prince?
No, you gotta have the hive mind Borg queen.
There you go.
This is not Star Trek.
I need to find my crab. You can go anywhere with that comment, but I'm not.
So yeah, that's what we got going on over here, pretty much.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. Dana, what is going on?
I want you to know that when you were saying about crabs, that I didn't pull out a your mom joke. Just letting you know it was there, and I let it go.
Because if you said that, then it probably would have led to. And how do you know that, Dana?
Because she was here the other day. I don't know. I mean, come on, Jeff.
So easy.
Your mom told me. That's how I know.
My mom's there.
Oh.
There we go. That was the better way to do it.
Yeah.
fun
Your
and
mom
excitement
Divisi
here
got
at the
canceled.
Knudsen house. I did, of course, get this lovely beast in the mail on Tuesday. I have already built the first section yesterday, which was the nice, it's the blacksmith shop, which is kind of cool because it even has the little hammer over here to show that it's blacksmith shop. I love this printed tile with the homage to the old Viking sets and the snake serpent and everything. Just fantastic. I dig it. The trees are awesome. The smoke curl on the stack here is awesome. Using these new leaf parts for the snow and the trees. I dig
They
it.
have white romaine lettuce.
They do.
White romaine lettuce.
Yeah,
You
it just appeared in Bricks and Pieces this week too.
found out about it here.
Ugh.
I do dig this. I mean, the roof comes off, which is cool, so you can play, and yet it still fits on there and works in with the smokestack and everything like that. Very cool. And
Hey man, around here we call that a roof. All right, that's
the roof.
all right.
It's a route. Anyway, I do like the fact that they've done this to where it's built in sections, and so you snap them all together. I dig that. I like the modularity of it. In theory, they don't have different instruction books for each section, but in theory, if you had different tablets, you could be working on this with other people. So I'm working on the next set of bags on that. I did get some bricks and pieces in today, but those have already been put away. I, however, did get my other half of my order today. So I, of course, got a poly bag for the X-Wing again. Purple helmets, but I did order purple helmets that was also coming with air tanks and all the paraphernalia for purple figures. That'll probably be what? November, I'll see those, maybe, give or take.
Possibly.
But I did go ahead and, to get the Star Wars poly bag, I grabbed a couple of smaller sets that I hadn't gotten yet. So those will add into the inventory. This was on clearance. So I got this at a discount. So that's cool. I've been wanting this to go with the little Disney castle that I've got. So I'm assuming they'll make, and of course, we're now getting a little Aladdin's castle kind of thing. So that'll probably get added with that eventually. Which I did do the basic AFOL thing, and I ordered enough stuff so that I could get the GWP. Jury's still out on this whole thing, as far as I'm concerned. Will I open it? I don't know. Will I sell it? Odds are no. It might get opened up for parts at some point in time, because I just noticed that there is an orange beehive in here. So who knows? Somewhere down the road, I may need that and go, oh, I'll just open this up and use it. So we'll see. And then I also burnt some VIP points. I got one of the fold-up backpacks, which comes in paper as opposed to plastic. Again, Lego trying to get to 100% recyclable containers by 2025. So they're starting to slowly get. I have yet to open up a set, though, that has had paper bags in it. I know other people have, but I have not. So I think that's weird.
I only got it on the Temple of the Winter Temple of Spinjitzu that I got. That was the Lego gift from two Christmases ago.
Yeah, the Ninjago Christmas set.
Yeah, so and I got it from the Czech Republic. So
yeah, and it's entirely possible that I have sets that are downstairs that I have yet to open that probably do have paper bags. But I have yet to open up a box and actually do it. And then I did also, and because I'm a sticker idiot and I love dreams, I did have to get the glow-in-the-dark sticker sheet, which was also I think I burnt like 500 VIP points to get this, which is just fun. But I love that sticker. I mean,
the space sticker. Yeah.
The Space Dream sticker is just cool. And we get the little Goober guys and Z-Blob and all that. So it's stickers. I'm a sucker for stickers, so I had to pick that up.
Just make sure you pronounce yourself very well through that.
Sucker for stickers.
Yeah.
We
We could get bad real fast.
We could get bad. But I think that's the gist of what I've got going on at the moment. Oh, I did find this yesterday or day two before. $10, Walmart.
Oh, nice.
I like that. I grabbed that. In hindsight, and I'm sure they're gone by now, but they did have 3 Iron Man Hall of Armors for $60 a piece, down from $90. I looked at them. I went, I've got one with the baby Groot, but I passed. So, on a side note, and I'm just teasing this, but somebody in the Peanut Gallery reached out to me, and we may do a collab for ABC. I will not discuss what we're doing, but there may be a collab for ABC. Time will tell if we can actually pull it off, if we can figure out exactly what we're going to do. So, amongst working on ridiculously oversized habitats, I'm reworking my new Hashima cube because I think I figured out the corners, and then Baby Space Instructions, which I just finished volume 3 yesterday, and I'll start working on 4 during conference calls next week. So that's all about I got going on. That's what I got going on.
Dana packs in more Lego in like a week than I have in like 6 months. And
I was gonna say,
I'm okay with that.
It's hot and cold though, because there have been certain weeks where I've got like nothing going on, but you know, I work from home too, so I have more prone tendencies to get online and buy things. It happens.
Yeah. I have a coworker who is home. She's ordered to bed for the last 3-4 weeks of her pregnancy, and talked to her husband. And he's like, I'm losing track of the boxes coming in the door because it's order.
Yep. Oh, and then I also want to get a new iPhone because my wife was complaining about her battery, and I'm like, well, if I'm ordering you no phone, I guess I got to get a new phone. So that came in. Yay, Apple money.
Hello, Will Hafner. Will Hafner, Meredith looks cozy in the beanie. We're here for you. Yes, we are. Absolutely. Conference call multitasker master race. I love it.
Yeah, I moan at Dana because like I'll be working at work and he's like sending me things he's doing, and I'm just like, you suck. I have to be present on my calls and in my office.
Well, I mean, this is what happens sometimes when and it drives me nuts, but my wife doesn't understand it either, because she's like, how can you be doing Lego while you're working? I'm like, if you had to sit on a call for 12 hours, you got to do something while you're on that call for 12 hours, or you will eat a bullet. I mean, it's going to happen. So some days I can, some days I can't. It varies.
I pushed the limit. I've been pulling up like Tetris and playing it when I'm in like staff meeting. We're spread out in a big room and everything, and nobody can see my screen. So I can talk and Tetris at the same time, right? If I'm not doodling, because I doodle all the time and everything. So today I had a one-on-one with my supervisor, and he was talking and reading stuff. I played Tetris. I mean, we're like this close, and I just said, "Let me just try," and I did it for a half a second, chuckled at myself, and I clicked it off just to see if I could do it, and I could. So I knew what was going on, what we were talking about, but it was hilarious. So,
oh yeah.
That's what. All right. So the Chima hat, the story with, and it's going to be laundered and sent to Meredith for her journey. I got this Chima hat from Nathan Proudlove when I was going through chemo. So 10 years ago, he sent me this as part of TT Games and everything. And he dropped a little nugget last week when I showed this off again. I think TT Games had these printed up without permission and got busted because they use all the logos. There's something that went wrong, and these were never released to the public. These were just in-house. So it was cool when he sent it to me. I was never a fan of Chima, but I'm like, all right, Chima hat. Okay. But now this is the ultimate collectible.
It's a collectible.
And it's going to Meredith for her to get through. Yeah.
Oh, I will try to get the chi from the Chima, because wasn't that the lore that they were all fighting over the chi or something?
The chi, yes,
the chi.
Yes.
The chi crystal, which Mark was just using to put in his Crabulon ship. Actually, the chi crystals.
Full circle, circle of life.
Full circle. Maybe I'll fill it full of chi crystals and send it your way. So that would be... that might get stuck in the hair that doesn't want to go here. It's so much hair. It is.
Brian and I sent you that picture. I took a picture of Brian tonight, and I said, who wore the buzz cut better? And Brian's hair looks like all fine and like dusty blonde next to my black field here. So
wait, I'll pull it up here. You sent it to me. There we go. There it is. Look at that.
Who wore it better?
I think you are. I definitely think you're wearing it.
Absolutely. Actually, he looks like he's smelling your head. I don't.
He does. It's like,
Do you hear your hair smelt terrific? I don't know.
I don't know, but like I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so easy to wash. And then so I do have a wig. I used an organization called Back to You, which is based in Atlanta, but I think they service other cities, and they connect you with a stylist that knows how to style wigs. And they're a regular hairstylist. And the guy's like, I didn't realize, I have a hair wig now, and you can wash it just like you wash your hair. And he's like, well, what are you using to wash your hair? And I'm like, nothing. I mean, what am I supposed to,
Was he all then like did he get all like really nervous and start calling assistants to come and talk to you or something? Or
he's like, well, this is dyed hair because it's dyed to a color. They have standard colors so that they can try to match it to you. So he's like, well, we have to color protect this, and it's an expensive wig, so I had to get the Color Protect shampoo and conditioner. But it's like, yeah, I'm not really investing in shampoos and conditioners right now.
what's
no
interesting and funny is that it is probably taking you less time to shower now because of this, but I ran out of the normal shampoo that normally has a shampoo conditioner combination to it. So I'm actually having to do a shampoo and a conditioner. And it's taking me so long to shower now because my hair is the length it is. So we've just swapped roles. That's all.
We've swapped roles. We've swapped roles. Yes.
well,
So-
I will say that getting up in the morning and going is really, really nice when you get up and you're ready to go and everything. All right. I can't let this comment hang there. Well, Chima was racist, but is a fun theme if you don't think about it. Okay, I got to think about it now.
Well, because the factions were warring and there was elitism between the different groups.
and
Caste
some
system.
some people can say it's Eastern culture versus Western culture, stuff like that. So But it
Wow,
was-
that's a whole lot deeper than these are really, really, really crappy Fabuland figs.
I was gonna say
So-
that at the end of the day, all the Chima figs are ugly.
It's a sad
Yeah.
reality.
Speaking of which, Animal Crossing figs were shown today for the first time.
Yeah,
They
and
were.
actually that was the hang on, let me get the segue. I was segueing already to
great.
get there. So where's that stupid graphic?
That's what I woke up to was everything on social media and everything was Animal Crossing.
Segue, yes. So let's talk about those. I wish they'd have showed us sets. I know it's all figs. And somebody made the comment, finally Nintendo's giving us minifigs.
Yeah.
My issue is the fact that Natalie watches she doesn't watch as many, but there was a period where she was watching so many Animal Crossing YouTubers, and pretty much on the mix of villagers they're showing us in the minifigs, there is only like really one popular minifig or one popular villager. But yeah,
I'm sorry, I heard everything you
it pretty
said.
much was a culture race war.
Chimo was a race war. That was the best.
From my small
right,
understanding
Animal
of what
Crossing,
the
let's
theme
look at
was,
it.
yes.
So we got to see basically these little figures.
Okay, so that's Isabel and Tom Nook. They're kind of like you have to have them, and they look great. They look absolutely great. I'm there for them.
I muted it and everything. So
We've
you
got
got the
Marshall,
rabbit.
the pissed off squirrel, who is one of the most popular characters. But the rest of them, they're all like C tier. Oh, there's no Bob. Why do we have Rosie? Rosie's a terrible cat. There's Bob. There's Olivia. There's now I'm losing it. There's Pearl. Oh, Pearl's my favorite cat other than Bob. So yeah, they don't have Raymond as well. Raymond's the nerdy cat who's like, how do I say this? Like the business cat, like the let's
Like
just say
business
if
numbers.
If Duck Bricks and his partner were an animal figure were an Animal Crossing villager, they'd be Raymond the cat. He is like the tech bro or business bro. And those are like the most popular ones. And like, okay, Julian the unicorn is pretty popular. And Marshall the pissed off squirrel, and the rest of them are just like, seriously?
Is his name really that? Because I really want it to be.
I really do too, and now I need it.
Marshall's like a pissed off squirrel. That's his thing. He's a grumpy squirrel.
I'm all over it. I want it.
I just want an army of marshals, and I'm going to put them on stormtroopers, and I don't know why.
Okay, I don't know. I guess this lore seems a whole lot richer than I knew that there was lore.
Oh,
to
there's
this.
Lore. They all have.
I thought this was just like a farming game or whatever on the phone or something. I don't know.
There is lore. All of them have different personalities, and there's like a range of 5 different personalities. There's Peppy, there's Snooty, there's Lazy, there's like Sporty.
But you've named everybody in the chat so far. That's good. Go ahead.
Or the Spice Girls. Either way, there's pretty much like Spice Girls, and then so they all have things they like and they don't like. Julian is kind of like, I think Julian might Smug. That's right. There's Smug. I think Julian might be somebody who partakes in things of legality of varies by state. There's a few of them that look like they're, I'll call them slackers. There's and then Tom Nook and Isabel are kind of like they run the island for you. But and then there's there's Cap. Cap is that weird turtle thing. I'm not a big fan of Cap, and he's kind of creepy. And it's like, of all the cute characters, I can't remember the bunny's name. The bunny is pretty cute, but they're also cute bunny. But yeah, they have the octopuses. They have a robo octopus that's like all metalled over, and he's a robo. It's so cute. And where's the robo? I can't remember his name. There is like 100 different villagers. And yeah, they picked like the most low-key ones. And it's like, seriously?
Well, maybe this is just the tease, and that when they actually release the sets, there'll be other figures in the sets, maybe?
There better be. I better have a Bob. There's frogs. Dude, Simon, they're my daughter's favorite YouTuber. Her name is Froggy Crossing, and she only would do islands with the frog characters, and she was all about frogs. There is probably about 15 frog characters you can get. And there's a Robo Frog. I mean, it is nuts. There's a lot of villagers. I'm sorry. I'm going on a tirade.
That's okay. It's I know none of this, so I'm learning today.
I feel I've been educated.
I do.
So here's the thing. Because this game, obviously there was characters that were in the earlier versions of the game before New Horizons. There was like 3 or 4 versions. I can't remember. I know Julian, not Julian, the character here, but Bricksmith, he would play the older version too. But every iteration of the game, they made more and more villagers, and it was completely random how you get them. And you could go on and swap them with people online during COVID. And then the Amios came out, or I can never say it right. Amios, and Amiibos, yes. And I could not get Natalie them. Like, they would like just, Nintendo could not make them enough. And this is like 2021. I could not find them after COVID. I mean, like, people would pay for Marshall. So that pissed off squirrel, people would be like, oh, I have Marshall on my island. Who wants to give me like the in currency and pay for Marshall? And they will trade you Marshall. Like, that's how crazy it got.
I mean, oh man, I could get on a soapbox about digital games and currency and stuff like that. And it's so bizarre, so weird. I mean, I still have a problem, buying digital downloads because you don't have the physical media. If something happens and it crashes or somebody goes out of business, you wasted your money and now you don't have it. It's just weird. Digital comic books, it's again a love-hate relationship. It's so weird.
Anyways, I have not gotten to have an in-depth discussion with Natalie about this today. She's over at her grandmother's house for the night, and I'm pretty sure, unfortunately, we're gonna have to buy every set. because she's gonna want every villager. And unfortunately, Mom will support that
Oh, Mom will cave in a heartbeat.
consumerism terribly because the figs are just it's like Fabuland Part 2.
Mhm.
So,
That I think is
Minifig
cool.
Collector, I'm sorry, Minifig Collector asked the question. You think the tree part is new? The bottom of
Yeah,
that
I
tree
saw the
is
tree
new.
part and I was wondering. Hold on one second. I have a theory. Give me 1 minute.
I was going to say
Okay.
the actual top of the tree looks like the old printed green piece that used to come with like the early basic or Fabuland sets.
Mhm. Yeah, but it is brick built
It's
because
brick built.
it's got that's great.
But
I mean,
it's that
prop
shape.
for that, right? So,
Are the trees using this part? The feet from the Mario?
Oh, maybe.
Mm,
It doesn't look like
That
it's
was
a
my
different-
that was my theory.
no, it looks like it's molded with 4 different little dealy bobs there.
Oh, it has 4
so
different-
You know what? I think
Yeah.
that's going to be a new piece.
yeah,
Mhm.
Yep. I think it's a new piece.
Assuming
for
that they well, I'd assume that they all have trees in the sets, but
The trees are like the thing you grow initially to get money
okay.
because the fruit grows 1 a day, and then you have to then you get a money tree. You have to shake your money tree that makes money.
Did you just say shake your money tree?
Shake your money tree. And that is a complete
This is a game for
PG
children, right?
statement in the world of Animal Crossing.
Okie dokie.
Can I pose one question? Why does the deer look like Tammy Faye Baker with the mascara? Is that a thing?
I'm not a big fan. I think that's fauna. I am not a fan of the deers. On Natalie and I's island, we have 9 cats and Marty the bear.
Okay, we gotta get the small paw perspective.
Yes, small paw, please.
Okay, what?
Do the video, Chris. You still got it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hang on. Let me go to this tab.
Are those like custom figures or?
Did you see Marshall is not waving his hand because he's like, seriously, I have to be here. I don't want to be here.
Is it annoying anybody else that the flowers on the right side of the picture aren't on 1x1 rounds, but the ones on the left are?
Yes.
Good catch.
Like, shouldn't they be tipping over by now?
They should.
Yes.
Is that going to be like a new video game or a new set?
It's gonna be
That's-
new.
New sets.
That's
New theme.
Was it 5 new sets? I think.
Uh,
I think I
no,
read
they
it was-
don't have names of the sets. I
No,
was
they
gonna
didn't have
look-
the names. They didn't have the numbers. We were talking about it last night. They had the numbers, and there's 5 sets. But like we said, no names. So.
Yeah, scrolling down. Does anybody collect these houses? By the way, I'm just not to change the subject, but
no. I think Matthew sells his. I have 1 or 2. I think I need to sell.
They're just it's too much. You can't
What's-
collect everything. And
Yeah,
it's just
what's the price point to get them?
like $200.
Usually like $250 to get them. or
250.
something.
So if you
Yeah.
spent $1,000, someone might have all 4. That's just insane.
No thanks.
Not my thing.
oh, okay. Kaz is going to build them on Lego Ultimate Bills with. That's awesome.
Well, I know Bricksmith, aka Julian, is also a big Lego Master or not Lego Masters, Animal Crossing fan.
Right.
So
I don't see it. Oh, Crabulon update. Here we go.
very
Great.
cute.
This is the Crabulon mothership. This is I think this is about as done as this is getting for now. So
It's freaking awesome.
It is amazing.
And then I've got it so that the you lift up these things, and then you can lift up the center.
A pinch.
A pinch, maybe little pinch.
You should
Is that
make a TikTok with that. Just the eye pinch commercial.
Is that the command chair in the middle?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's awesome. Seriously cool. Yeah. Freak Jedi loves it.
Except you probably need some Galador arms coming out of the back of the crab too.
True. You need a mishmash of like a Chima arm, a head of a Galador, you know, that kind of thing, just kind of mashed in the back.
Well, if Will built it, it would be much weirder.
What I love about Will stuff is it's weird and kind of creepy, but at the same time, kind of eerily beautiful, and you don't want to look away.
Yes.
Because I might move and attack.
No, just because
It's like a weeping angel. If you take your eyes off, it's going to come to life and kill you.
Well, we need you to come to ABC. You need to get down here for Atlanta Brick Convention. That would be a lot of fun. You should get down here.
Yeah.
Tell your dad to you guys just come on down and hang out with us. That would be great.
I am already. I know, and I know we joked about this in the lug meeting that ABC is only 4 months away, or 5 months away, but it feels like it couldn't get here sooner in some ways, because it's going to be the next time that we get to see a bunch of our AFOL friends from across the country that will hopefully be able to come and hang out. So I'm pumped for it. I'm excited already.
Yeah,
It's probably my only convention next year. I don't think I've got travel time to do so.
Ditto.
It excites me though that it's becoming a thing that everybody's coming to.
Yes.
That so I can see everybody. So Nick, if you're in the chat, you need to come. I know you know where Atlanta is, Nick, because you used to live down here a little bit. Come on down here.
Till you're dead.
And then on the back say, "I'm your dad." On the back. Yeah, but y'all should come. It'd be good to see him. I've never met him in person, so.
not
I
to bring
almost
up
feel
the
like we
subject
need
at hand.
I almost feel like we need a T-shirt that says "Your mom is an old gray brick" or something like that.
Natalie could wear that.
She could. I knew y'all.
Knew you all.
Have they
man.
actually started registration for Atlanta BrickCon?
Not. I don't think so. I think it'll probably start sometime this month.
Okay. When it does, let me know because I'm out of the loop from.
And not to lay the cancer guilt on you all more, but I will be done with chemo, so I
You
want
will.
to see everyone.
Yeah, you will.
It'll be literally I'll have a 2 weeks after. It'll be 2 weeks after I'm done, which means I will probably have a functional immune system again. So please, my functional immune system and I would like to see you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you though, when you're taking Neulasta, right? They're putting the pump thing on you. You know what you told me?
Yes, it's my other Borg attachment. I'm just gonna be the Borg queen from now on.
It's awesome. When they gave me that shot for a week, I was until the immunity boost kicked in. You know, I was really weak, but then when that kicked in, you could sew a dead goat to me, and my body would have fought it off, man, because it was
That's
immunity system is just nuke. So you'll still have that in you. So
I know that's what they tell me, but it's like they also say if you get a bad cold or if you get COVID, you have to pause it, and then I'm like, but then I won't be done for ABC.
yeah, you will be. Yeah, you need to take care of yourself. But all right. So, by the way, the website is up.
I
It
wish
wasn't the
Nick
other
would
day.
update this so it didn't look like it was from Geospaces, but
Yeah.
I know. We've mentioned that and everything. Dan's going to be there. Magic Mike's going to be there. Yay. Mark
I think that's the same stuff from last year.
I was gonna say I don't think this has been updated.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
updated
the
the date, I
dates.
think, but
The dates are correct on top. So I'm just looking as I'm scrolling down for
Yeah, there's
The
no
vendor.
there's no link yet to display, or no, click the display link.
have they actually updated their Instagram as well?
register to display right there. All right.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I thought they were going to do this differently.
It may not be updated.
It may not be updated.
May not be updated. It was not working the other day.
Okay.
Their other site, Brick Fan Fest, was, but this one wasn't. So
They may
know.
have to, what do you call it, migrate it. I'm using an IT term.
Listen to you.
that was.
I can sound
Does
smart.
Animal Crossing have to do with migration? Animal migration?
No, you're
That
just
has to do with animal husbandry, I think is the term.
no. They're literally you're on an island with adorable creatures, and you're supposed to make the island look cute.
What if you don't want to make it cute?
Then you don't have a 5-star island.
Oh, it gets judged, graded.
Oh, it
Yeah.
gets graded. You are graded. And
Who
then no
determined?
one is going to want to visit your island, and no one's going to want to trade with you on Nookazon or anything like that.
I feel like this is like a little bit of elitism and gatekeeping already.
Oh, there is gatekeeping. There's vibes. Like, there are people who complain that too many people do cottage core islands or fairy core islands. Like, you need to mix it up. If you're a serious designer on your island, you kind of have like, and not to go down that new Hashima route, but I remember some island, and I'll have to find the dream code because you can upload a dream, which is just kind of like a saved version of your island. And they did it all kind of like as a rundown Japanese village because there's a lot of Japanese items you can pick up because it's a Japanese game. And they made it look down like a rundown Japanese like village or island. And they only have it at night. So you can only visit it at night when it's raining. And the vibe was like totally cool. But yeah, people have done horror islands. People have done Disney
You
islands.
said what?
You said a war, right?
Horror.
Horror.
Oh, I heard war and another word.
And we thought
The
she went
Tanny
through the
Fay deer all of a sudden started to look a little different. So.
you all are going there, not me. People
Well,
have
you
done
play
horror,
the game, we don't.
or like somebody did an entire Avatar: The Last Airbender island, which was cool. Somebody did a Studio Ghibli island. There's just been incredible islands.
You know, there are many religions, and mine included, where there have been people known to speak in strange tongues. And this is what this last 5 minutes has seemed like. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let's just say there are people who spend 300, 400, 500 hours terraforming and getting the money to decorate with certain things that they have to trade other people online for to get the vibe or the look or the theme they want, and it's nuts. But then again, a lot of people did this during COVID, where you had set hours at your house to do nothing.
So is this, I mean, does this kind of blend in like cutesy, but also Minecrafty and, you know?
It's more cutesy than Minecrafty. But I mean, again, people do, as I said, people do darker vibes. People do weird vibes. I mean, it's kind of fun because like you have these adorable looking creatures. I mean, you saw the video; they're adorable, and people make like you can make these custom backgrounds and stuff, and it looks like they're in a horror town, and there's like blood on the streets. There's a lot of ways to have fun with it, and people who had too much time during COVID have come up with all sorts of ways to do that.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
I already have a hobby that consumes mass quantities of my time
And money.
and money.
Money.
Actually, this didn't cost a lot of money, which is the ironic thing, but
So does it feel, I mean, and Lego sometimes it feels this way. Are they late to the game are they behind
they are late. Like Natalie, she hasn't touched Animal Crossing. I don't know about Small Paw, but Natalie hasn't touched Animal Crossing in probably 8-9 months.
Okay.
Yeah, I
They're
don't.
like-
Small Ball hasn't really done much with it either.
And the YouTuber she watches now, who's her favorite one, which is a very frog theme one, she's moved on. She doesn't do as much Animal Crossing because there's just like she's made like 3 different island themes and stuff like that. And she does like challenges, but there's nothing left for her to do. And she actually has, I want to say, like almost 1 million subscribers. So she's off doing other kind of adjacent cool things, but she's not doing any much Animal Crossing content because there's just the game won't be updated anymore. They said that they did a final release, I think in 2021. They did one more update, and then they did a downloadable content, and they said that is the last update they're doing. So they are very, very, very late to the game.
Slight subject change. Glow in the dark fish. You know the Lego fish?
Yeah,
The little one? Comes in
Glow
glow
in
in the dark now.
I thought I heard.
It's in the submarine set with the big shark.
Yes,
The
yes.
sharks in it.
Yeah.
Someone just added it to their bricks and pieces list on the Discord channel, and I was looking at what the part was, and I'm like, ooh, glow in the dark. Interesting. Anyway. Yeah, already said.
Look,
Yeah.
it comes with a little Viking throne. I like it.
Oh wait, let's see. That's great.
You got put Loki on that?
Oh no, it'll have somebody cooler than that.
You need a
Hello,
space
Brick
baby?
Blaze.
A space baby?
Space something maybe. You never know. Oh, I posted on my story on Instagram that I had gotten the Viking village, and I made a comment down there. I'm like, all right, now how do I make this space Vikings? And I quickly got a message from Bricking Up Brad saying, if you put space anywhere near that, I will come at you.
Okay, listen.
Nerve.
I really
Listen, if he does that, I'm gonna start trolling him for Friends lore because there is lots of Friends lore.
Yeah.
And,
What was that, Mark?
I was saying you should make Nexo Vikings.
Shh. Stay on the Exo Vikings. Shh.
I've always wanted to do space dwarfs.
Space
Oh, that would be good.
All right. So since Mark brought it up, I already have in my head the vehicle that I'm going to build for that theme that I shall not speak of until it's done. But I even have an idea for the figures already in my head. I know what I'm going to use for the base of them. It's not going to be the Nexo Knights done as Space Vikings. It's going to be its own space.
Are you going to do the weapons like the first line did? You going to make an axe that's a spaceship?
Well, the first vehicle I already have lined up. It's going to be kind of like all of them together on one to start out with. I got enough projects going on that I want to do this, but I would have to completely derail all my other projects to pull a Giddens and redesign an entire theme.
Do it.
I'm going to have some help. Maybe we'll find out.
Dan.
By the way, did I tell you that on my last Whatnot auction that I sold a brown spaceman, but I put a Fabuland baby instead of the regular space baby with it for fun, just because I had an extra brown. I didn't have the space baby with it. I'd won it. So somebody bought it, and everybody was freaking out because it was just because they'd never seen the Fabuland, the weird blue baby, because he's blue.
Fabuland or Belleville?
Or I'm sorry,
Scala.
Yes.
Scala baby. So it was. He came with a mutant Scala baby instead of the regular space baby. It was hilarious. So
That's creepy. It's creepy.
it was a creepy.
It's
thing.
creepy.
Super creepy thing. Yeah, Nick says that the village needs wings and landing gear. So
It needs transparent hay roofs.
what is that?
It's girl Loki or
So
Oh
the
yeah,
thatch-
there it is.
So the thatch roof would be trans orange.
It's
Yes.
Sylvie telling
Yes,
you
that's
that it's
what you mean.
time.
That
to
is the
watch-
vibe.
It's time to go watch season 2. That's why I'm waving Sylvie in the camera.
That's true. All right, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Either go watch some Loki or go watch some Lego Masters, in whichever order that you choose. Thank you for being here. Pink Wheels. As I'm a praying guy, I'm praying for you. Whatever you do and wherever you send it with her name on it. And we're thinking about you tomorrow. Let me know how it goes. So go watch your program. Have a great evening, everyone. Be awesome and build awesome. Have a good night, everybody.